Hey, what's up? This is Joshua, daily video blog, here down by the Mississippi River, continuing what we have started. This is the idea making series. One of the things I want to talk about right now is the notion of a funnel of ideas. So very often we enter into a project with the idea, we enter into a project with the mindset that we need to come up with one good idea. That very notion, that sort of limitation, typically what we don't say is we need to come up with a ton of ideas and filter down to one. We usually mean, let's try to come up with one idea. And so what we'll do is we'll come up with one idea at a time. So idea number one, we'll write that down and be like, oh, that's not a good idea. Idea number two, we'll write that down. That's not a good idea. Maybe we don't even write down the ideas that we don't think are good. Refer to previous videos for why that's a bad thing. So, hold on, I'm going to adjust this a little bit. So then the thing to think about is coming up with lots of ideas. So for example, adopting the idea of a sales funnel, the model of a sales funnel. So you want to get one customer, you need 10 prospects, maybe. To get the 10 prospects, you might need a bigger window of 100 people or individuals to turn into those prospects. So you start at the top with a big number and you filter down to the one that comes out at the bottom. You can apply the same sort of logic to coming up with concepts and ideas for making work. You want to fill up a funnel at the top with tons of ideas, good, bad, reasonable, unreasonable. You want to get in the practice of generating a surplus of ideas, and then through a kind of combination of editing and evaluation, you will trickle down to the bottom of the funnel, the stuff that is good. It will start to show up there. In almost all cases, that's going to benefit you, that kind of model. You want to think about, if you struggle to come up with one idea per project, the thing that you need to do is not improve coming up with one idea. You need to start shooting for coming up with more ideas. You need to start coming up with maybe 100 ideas and start doing it in such a way where your goal is to come up with so many ideas that most of them would have to be bad because you are coming up with so many. But that is going to get you to the new, the interesting, the novel ideas, the ones that strike you, the ones that could be innovative, all of that stuff. So stop worrying about coming up with one idea. There's always going to be an idea. Start worrying about coming up with 100 ideas. You worry about one idea, you're going to edit, you're going to pre-evaluate, you're going to try to make sure it's good or it's smart. You come up with 100 ideas, you're going to have to let go of them being good or smart and just focus on filling up a list. You do that, you almost don't even have to worry about the quality of ideas at that point. You are bound to come up with something. So, it's video number 3. I don't know if it'll happen in that sequence, but thanks a lot for watching.